Good morning, grade 3. Welcome back to grade 3 mathematics class. How are you all doing today? Let's learn about bills today. So imagine you are going to the grocery store along with your parent to buy a few things. You reach the store, you bought a few things. Now you are going to pay for these things. What you would do? You would move to the billing counter. Now in the billing counter, the shopkeeper or the cashier will go through the things that you bought from there, then calculate the cost of the things you purchased, and then he or she will hand over a bill to you, which will show you the total cost of the things that you bought from there. And based on that bill, you will give an amount to the shopkeeper. Now depending on the bill and the amount that you gave to the shopkeeper, he or she may give you a balance amount as well. Now here you have paid money for some goods based on the bill that the shopkeeper gave you. Now imagine that the TV in your house broke. You call the service person comes, repairs your TV, will hand over a bill to you, and you will pay the amount based on the bill to the service person. So here you have paid for a service according to a bill given by the service person. So can you say what is a bill? You can say a bill is a written statement showing the money that we pay to someone for goods or services that we buy. And I'm sure all of you have seen a bill. A bill can be a handwritten bill or a printed bill. Now here you can see a typical sample of a bill. Here you can see the serial number in the first column. The second column says item, which is the name of the item that you are purchasing. Name of the item or the name of the service that you are buying. Now the rate per item. The rate per item refers to the cost of 1 unit of the item you are purchasing. Now the quantity. Now in this column, the shopkeeper will mention the number of units of that particular item that you purchased. Now in the cost column, the cost of the required quantity or required number of units will be given. Suppose you are buying a pen. So in the item column, you will have the name of the item as pen and the rate per item. Suppose if a single pen costs 10 rupee, the rate per item will be rupees 10. And you are buying 2 pens there. So the quantity will be 2. Now in the cost column, what you will see? You will see the cost of 2 pens. The total cost of 2 pens. How would you find it out? You have the rate per item and the number of units of that item. So the cost will be the rate per item into the quantity. So the cost of 2 pens will be rupees 10 into 2, that is equal to a total amount of 20. So this is just a simple example. Let's see more examples. Here, this is from your textbook, page number 158. You have to find the total amount of the given bill. So here you can see a bill. Here we have the rate per item, which is the cost per unit of that item. Here we have the quantity, where we mention the number of units that we require or the number of units that we are buying. Now the cost of that much quantity of the item we bought. So here the first one, color boxes. The first item is color boxes and the rate per item means the cost of one color box is equal to 24. And you have the quantity column and there it is mentioned 2, which means we are buying 2 color boxes. So if one color box costs rupees 24, what would be the cost of 2 color boxes? It will be rupees 24 into 2, which is equal to rupees 48. Now we have ink pens and the cost of one ink pen or the rate per ink pen is equal to 15 rupee and you are buying a quantity of 3 ink pens. So what is the cost of 3 ink pens? It will be rupees 15 into 3 and that is equal to 45 rupees. Now the third item, notepads. The rate per item the cost of one notepad is equal to 8 rupee and you are buying 5 notepads there. So the total cost of 8 notepads will be rupees 8 into 5, which is equal to a total amount of 40 rupee. Now the last item, the fourth one, ball pens. And the rate per item or the cost of one ball pen is equal to 30 rupee. And you are buying 4 ball pens. So what is the total cost of 4 ball pens? It will be 30 rupee into 4, which is equal to 120 rupee. Now the total bill or the total cost of all these items. How do we calculate it? Just add up all the individual costs and you will get the total cost. So here we have 48 rupee plus 45 rupee plus 40 rupee plus 120 rupee, and that is equal to a total amount of 253 rupee. Now this is the total amount as per this given bill. So I hope now you know how to calculate the total amount given a bill. Now we'll do one activity. This is from exercise 11.5 in page number 159 of your textbook. You have to complete the following bills and find the total amount. Let's do the first question in class. So this is question A. You have the serial number in the first column, and in the item column we have mathematics book, science book, GK book, English book and grammar book, and the rate per item or the rate of or the cost of each book is also mentioned here. The quantity is also given. You have to calculate the cost of each item and the total amount as per this bill. So let's do this now. So the first one, mathematics book, the rate per item is equal to 85 rupee, which means the cost of one mathematics book is equal to 85 rupee, and you are buying a quantity of 3 mathematics books. So the total cost of 3 mathematics books will be equal to 85 rupee into 3. So what will be the cost? 85 into 3. See, let's do it here itself. 3 ones into 5 ones. So 3 into 5 equals 15. There will be a carryover in the tens place. So 3 into 8 is equal to 24 plus 1, 25. So it will be a total of 255 rupee. Now the next one, science book. The rate per item or the cost of one science book is equal to 72 rupee. You are buying 2 science books. So the total cost of the 2 books will be 2 into 2, which is equal to 4. Now 2 into 7, which is equal to 14. So here the cost of 2 science books is equal to rupees 144. Now the third one, GK book. The rate per item is equal to 54 rupee and you are buying 3 GK books. So the total cost will be 3 into 4 equals 12. There will be a carryover in the tens place. So 3 into 5 is equal to 15 plus 1, 16. So here the total cost will be 162 rupee. Now the fourth one, English book. The rate per item is equal to 67 rupee and you are buying 2 English books. So the total cost will be 7 2s are 14, a carryover 1 here, 6 2s are 12 plus 1, 13. So here the total amount is 134 rupee. Now the last one, grammar book. It costs 48 rupee per book and the quantity is only 1. So the total cost will be here. It is 48 rupee here. Now we have to find out the total amount in this bill. How do we do that? Just add up all these costs and you will get the total cost of all these books. Let's do the sum here. Now starting from here, let's do the sum from the ones place. So 8 plus 4, 12 plus 2, 14 plus 4, 18 plus 5, 23. So let's write 2 here, carry over 2 to the tens place. Now here we have 4 plus 3, 7 plus 6, 13 plus 4, 17 plus 5, 22 plus 2, 24. So let's write 4 here and carry over 2 to the hundreds place. Now in the hundreds place we have 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 3 plus 2, 5 plus 2, 7. So what is the total amount? The total amount is equal to 743 rupee. So the total amount as per this is equal to 743 rupee. So children, I hope you are clear with this concept. Now you have to go through this topic bills in page number 158 and 159 of your textbook. You have to complete the questions 1B and 1C of exercise 11.5. Then in the next page, page number 160, you can see a heading called My Project and Maths Lab Activity. So you go through these two activities as well and do accordingly. So that's all for today, children. Hope this was clear to you. We'll see you in the next class. Till then, bye.